Now being able to see my mouse is essential for gameplay. So I need to beat the game with basically any character, and I can do it on Skeptic difficulty. So I have a decent chance of success.
Sweet.
Yeah. I've completed Kyrie, and I think I did this one too. So we can do Haru, we can do the Idol, we can do the Photographer. I have Miku for some reason, or Mimi. Interesting.
I'm up for anything.
Okay. Well, Mimi finally has a way to put to practice everything she's learnt so far. She starts with a scalpel. Sounds like fun to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Legitimately, all I need to do is beat the game, and I will receive 3 achievements. But I will attempt to get further achievements along the way. We can fight a giant spider, or an ancient Greek pillar, or like sentient moon, or mirrors. Mirrors seems appropriate, if we're being honest.
Okay.
This is my favorite bad ending of any of the enemies. And we're gonna get more combat encounters because we are hunted by the cults.
Oh boy.
My max reason is in the trash. I have 20% max reason. 20% down, that is to say. They've never been clear about what Mimi, like her character, is all about. But they did recently add character-specific events so that you can learn more about each of the characters in the game.
Well, that'd be cool. Yeah, the last time I saw this, it was just released, so everything is new to me.
Yeah, it was in December of 2021 that they first added these things, so I haven't seen most of them. I don't normally play as these base characters. I tend to go for the DLC characters that are more interesting. My mailbox was crammed with entrails. Just the thing that happens in the world of horror.
Of course.
Yep. We're
Okay,
used to
as
it.
a med student, you could always dissect them for experience.
True. I feel like they've already been dissected. Can do some dress up. That's always fun. Surf. That's a blast.
Surf shirt. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't know what this symbol is. Something involving pop culture, I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
There are a tremendous amount of Japanese pop culture references in the game.
Yeah, that one's cute.
I'll take it. Oh, also, the reason I came here, there's money inside the robot.
Nice.
Yep. Might need that. And doesn't really matter what things I go for. We could go for the evolving eels. That's always a good one to start with because it meets Kana. But as you can see, the ending is eye surgery.
Yeah, I never liked that one.
Let's re-roll it. Because even if I don't do it first, I have to do it eventually. But not now. We like Kana too much. Kana is gender fluid, and they make you gouge their eye out.
What else?
Goat Rush showed up just in time for the shower scene. Congrats. So we have, yeah, freaky feature found footage. That's a pretty good one. See if you can spot the reference as we enter. Also, all the names are alliteration, which is very humorous. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of the nearby forest.
Yeah, I wonder.
1 sentence and you already got it.
Mm-hmm.
It's that on the nose. First anniversary of the event, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he, and what did the students discover out there? Reiterate the whole first step. So what we always have to do is follow the trail of circled areas to head to the next step of each mystery. Is there anything I need to do off the bat? She starts with a weapon, so I think we're actually going to be pretty okay for this run. Normally the first thing I do is I go to the shop and I buy a weapon. Nope, got to do that today.
We're good for that. Save some time.
And time actually is an in-game currency called Doom.
Oh yeah, yeah. Doom. When I played at the beginning, it built up way too fast.
Yeah. We are on easy difficulty, so Doom will be reduced. We won't get as severe Doom penalties. Now, black sludge is in the hallway before us, oozing from under the door to the chemistry classroom. It's a damp, moldy stench. Should we walk through it or walk around it?
I would say detour.
Or I could drink my water and capture some of it in a bottle.
Well,
But we'll go for
yeah.
detour, yeah.
Yeah.
It gets us some Doom. Better safe than sorry, though. Because, like I said, it took extra time to go around. Now we investigate the building where there's a missing girl. Take her home or let the cops handle it.
I feel like it's a trap.
She does look a little Samara. Leave it to someone else.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry.
Ooh, our reason is even worse now.
Yeah. 16 reason is actually a lot to spend. I'm used to starting with 14 reason. Because I normally play on hard difficulty. So I can definitely compensate for this. This is fucked up. We were invited to a funeral, which ends with the guests slashing their hands to feed the deceased their blood. I'm thinking we have pretty high charisma. We might be able to talk our way out of it. It's better than our
way out.
It's better than our strength,
Yeah.
so yeah, this is probably a better roll. Charisma check failure. They took our blood anyway.
Ugh.
Yeesh. Oh, I didn't do my side quest, so the only thing the side quest does is makes less squares here on the grid when you get to this segment. Looking back one last time to continue deeper the woods. Famous priest died on this rock. This rock. This small rock. It's where a famous priest died. Gonna continue playing it safe?
Let's take the risk. Just rotate
Okay.
the face.
I'm into that. Knowledge check success. It was a knowledge check, and we have the highest knowledge stat, so we learned a spell with no consequence. The spell we learned is skin removal.
Okay then.
We can peel our enemies, but we will have a lot of enemies, so that's a good thing to get. Good call there. We find a pile of human teeth lying on a nearby rock. That apparently is also a Blair Witch Project reference, but I've never seen Blair Witch Project, so that's over my
I've
head.
seen it since it came out, so it's been a long time.
Yeah. Apparently there's a scene where they find a pile of rocks, or a pile of teeth on a rock. This is a Goizo specific. This is, our elder god appeared in a mirror in front of this woman at a beauty parlor, so she gouged her own eyes out. It's surprising how little of a big deal that is. Like, that's a problem. We don't really care. This is also a
It's
problem.
natural thing to do.
Yep.
Here. There's a lot of eye horror in this game.
There is. They hate eyeballs. I never had a problem with eye gore, but a lot of people do.
Just the one that has the really close focus on the gouging the eye out is the one I can't do.
That one is pretty intense, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, that was the moment the game, like, was sold. That was when I bought you a copy of the game, actually.
Yeah.
I saw that, and I was like, okay, this game goes there. More people need to play it. This girl must have eaten too many worm eggs that supposedly keep people slim. Oh, yeah, the parasite diet. There is a thing where people intentionally infect themselves with tapeworms. And she did this, and they came out of her face.
Yeah, people do that. It just typically doesn't end that way.
Yeah, not the most common consequence, though no consequence is very good.
Yeah.
This enemy is weak to our specific attack type, so that's good. Yeah. We can actually win this turn.
Out.
Exactly. We can win this turn if I guarantee both my attacks, but I can't guarantee both my attacks. So this is our best chance. Nope. But now I can get her with a scalpel. There we go. Just defeated. No further information. You would think a scalpel would be able to do anything that a steak knife could.
Yeah.
Not the case.
It's too fine a point.
Yeah. If you have the steak knife, you cut one of the veins here and drink the sap.
Ugh.
Yeah, and as a result, gain a great deal of stamina. I think it's 3 points of stamina recovered.
I guess things are just different in this world.
Yeah. Hillside Thicket is a Lovecraft reference. The story of the tomb involves a tomb that takes place in, quote, the darkest of the hillside thickets.
And it's pretty dark.
Yep. Immediately lose 2 reason. No choice in the matter. That was more disturbing than coming across a woman with her eyes gouged out. Okay, suspicious group you've been following is gathered in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of ritual in a clearing up ahead. The only vantage point is to climb this rock. Strength check failure. We fell down. Oh, this is a character-specific event. Life or limb. Following the agonized screams, you discover a man with a horribly disfigured arm. Something murky and crystalline seems to explode out from the bone and up through his skin, his muscles spasming in pain. He pleads to you for help. Sure is a good thing you found him. We can
perform surgery, I think.
The hilarious thing is we can either perform surgery or amputate the limb. Non-surgically, I assume.
Yeah, I think we could do some fine cutting, hopefully.
Let's hope so, yeah. Dex check success. You were right. Working quickly but carefully, you manage to excise the protrusions before they can continue spreading. Stitch up the last of the gashes and escort the man to the hospital. Bite it off, says chat.
We got back that fear of the dark reasoning dip, at least.
Yeah. Doing pretty good. We only have 16 max reason, so we're almost at max. Old tent. We can search it, we can ignore it, or we can investigate for clues. Which seems identical to searching it, but what do I know?
I guess clues.
Sure. Perception check success. We have very high perception. You can sort of tell whether or not you'll succeed based on your own stats if you pay very close attention. We have high perception, so we had a good chance of success.
Yes, we're at that part of the movie now.
Yeah. Another monster. It's just a bark woman. Little dryad. I assume...
Hatchet.
Yeah, I would assume she's weak to, You know, now that you mentioned, might be slashing attacks. Let's find out.
Yeah.
I have a very poor chance of hitting. So I do need to boost that in any way possible. It used to be possible. It really would work, yeah.
Aw.
5 damage. Skin of your enemy starts falling off in big patches, leaving only wood. Let's try for this. We at least have a 50% chance of hitting the second time. We missed. Weak to fire. I guess that should have been obvious. It just says his third victim. Chopped to pieces and buried in a tree nursery. And then the tree grew all around her. 9 HP left. So if I land both of these, that's a win. Or if I land 2 of these and then a punch, hilariously, that'll work.
Yeah, worth a shot.
Yeah. I agree. So, like, maybe that's... I gotta carefully balance what I can do for maximum accuracy. Which is this. I missed everything but the punch.
Well.
Story of my life.
Splinters.
Yep. So there is an option in the menu of stuff you can do. I think it's the backpack symbol followed by the eyeball symbol. Tells you the enemy's little story. But it's cost some of your energy to do that. Rumored witch house seems empty. The basement, however, you find a camera pointed at a large hole in the ground with 3 cassette tapes, each titled after one of the missing friends.
Let's take them and run.
You don't want to look in the mystery hole?
We're just gonna find somebody staring at the corner.
Quite possible. That was ending C. Grab the tapes and run. Wander aimlessly through the woods for a few hours until you reach a search party and are led home. But the door to the basement is missing. No one can ever go to the witch house again. And part of the town sank in a flood. Not my problem. So now we get to drink our bathwater. Take another bath. Fill it up with bathwater.
Our generic Sprite.
Yep.
This could be anybody taking a bath.
Yeah. That is the point. Because they didn't want to redraw it for, like, the male characters. Now. Oh, I already took a bath. You can only take one bath, of course. Oh, here's something I need to do and haven't. There needs to be a specific code input in the phone. And fortunately, I sang it to myself last time I did this, so I still remember what it is. It's 86709.
Not quite Jenny, but very close.
Yep. How do I send it?
The play button?
I tried that. Oh, 56709. Thank you, chat. I remembered most of it. There we go.
You were thinking Jenny then.
I really was. Who could blame me? It's very catchy.
So many people have had to change their number because of that song.
Yep. So many Jennies around the world have had to have their names sung to them. That is a Japanese pop culture reference, by the way. I believe the artist Junko wrote a song that is basically like the Japanese version of Jenny.
I'm sure just as many people over there have had to change the number because of it.
Yep. So we have Moonlight Sailors, Violent Vigil, And school scissors.
Moonlight Sailors is new to me. I've seen the other two.
Interesting. Yeah, with one fisherman who drags something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. A dark writhing ooze. It controlled his mind. You get this reference yet? It's from X-Files. If you never saw that.
I haven't seen many episodes of that.
Yeah.
Like, the one episode I remember is the vampire episode.
Interesting. I don't think I remember that one.
The pizza guy was a vampire, and Mulder threw rice down, and he
had to count it?
Oh, man. Yeah, and he had to get down and count it.
Rude. Mulder's a dick sometimes. Probably saved his life, though.
Yeah, I love Shop Dog.
He's the best, yeah. Shiba Inu. Flashlights are always good.
Yeah, that was in the one of the later seasons where they started getting silly.
Yeah.
They just stopped caring and did whatever.
At least it wasn't so late that Mulder left.
Yeah, that's when I stopped watching.
Those are pretty unwatchable, yeah.
The revival, I tried, just couldn't do it.
I heard it was abysmal, even from huge fans.
Yeah, they're just not into it at all.
Yeah. I was pretty excited for it too, but when the reviews were in, I was out. So once again, we found something we could research for cold reasons. Call the cops, do nothing.
Well, definitely don't call the cops.
Yeah.
Research occult notes.
Oh, we actually failed the knowledge check.
Oof.
That's unfortunate. That was very unlikely too, we have such high knowledge. We need to discard 2 items, which is interesting. Pretty face, mind if I borrow it? An aspiring model.
He already has one. Come on.
Yeah, but I guess ours is better. 45% chance to hit. I don't know why our chance to hit is so low, but our damage is pretty good at least.
Let's carve her face off.
I agree.
Tit for tat.
It's 56 time versus 55 for a punch, so no real gain there. We gotta do
the system in this game is probably the one thing I kind of don't like.
It is a little, yeah, it's math. That's all there is to it.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Slice that face off. Now she needs a new one.
Yeah, math is my greatest enemy.
Who needs it? There we go. And we got our lucky earrings. Luck up.
Cool.
Not at all cursed. Ooh, first aid's pretty good. +2 reason anytime we defeat an enemy.
Sweet.
Would have been nice sooner, actually, but I'll take it now.
Yeah.
Then I'm actually going to put a point in charisma because that gets us to 8. 8 is a very important break point later in the game.
I've never made it that far. I've usually died horribly before getting into late game.
Yeah. So we should be able to see it because we're on easy mode. It would take a lot to kill me. I am going to go to the pharmacy. And then into the doctor's office. I'll just invite myself in. Talk to a skull. And steal some pills. And then leave. And I drink my water.
That easy.
Yeah. What do you think? Should we do the side quest? Because now I can throw away the painkillers and the empty bottle.
We might as well make things easier for later.
Yeah. So discard. Discard. So what we did discard was a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared for the hunt. Toss right into the ocean. Good luck sailing without those. And now I have the money. I'll try and get another bottle. I got a blue gem. Perfect.
What is it?
Mysterious. First and foremost. Vibrates slightly in my hand. I'm gonna go once again.
Just
Get an empty bottle.
I just thought of the worst reference.
Oh yeah?
J.O. crystals.
Oh, perfect. That is indeed the worst reference.
Oh, something awful will never escape you.
It's true. Once it's in you, there's no getting away. The blue gem is a reference to Silent Hill.
Oh.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2 specifically. Let's actually see something here. This is not where we need to go. Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because your screen is pretty small, but the text on the blue gem is wavering slightly. It's a little bit staticky.
I can kind of see it, yeah.
Yeah. That is because we heard about the lighthouse rumor. Rumor about strange lights appearing in the sky around the lighthouse. After spending the night, you don't see anything unusual. -1 stamina. But the blue gem is doing something unusual. So I think next... Do we go to the school? Let's try the school. There's a monster. I'm just gonna run away from him. Plus a little bit of doom, but that's fine. Try the school one more time. Nope, just anatomy class. Oh wait! The gem is sparkling even more. The text is actually popping out of the border.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what does it mean?
So far, I think it means we're on the right track.
Cool. Oh, that's nice.
I don't know why this would be the next step, but...
Yeah, I would not associate sailors with this.
Yeah, me neither.
Unless they're sailors that need to go to jail.
Jail those sailors. We can destroy this shrine or pray to it.
I would pray to it.
It does look alien and menacing, but by succeeding in a perception check, discover a small piece of paper for 5 experience. Always pray, says chat, and they're pretty much right. Ooh, a trapped dog. We gotta help the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Success! Dog is our friend.
Hooray!
Let's talk to him. Beautiful. Let me try the school again. Oh, there's the dog.
A discount.
Yep. Jump scare. Watch out. Brace yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with this one.
Yeah. Knowledge check success. I'm gonna keep hammering at this school. Substitute teacher.
Still going.
Let's try the forest again. See if that makes the gem do anything.
No, doesn't. Well,
No. Got a new spell. Gain 2 stamina at the cost of 4 reason.
our reason's starting to go down. We're looking a bit sweaty.
Yeah. This is a nice, easy enemy to kill, at least. We're gonna use our scalpel to stab this jar.
You'd think you could just push it over.
Yeah, seriously. Nailed all my hits. And he made us involuntarily attack ourselves. I'm just going to guarantee a hit. I want to risk it.
Wait, is this the one that messes with your mind? I forgot about that.
Yeah. I found a lump of flesh. I could smear it on, like makeup. Maybe not.
If it gets bad.
Yeah. What I can do now is rest. Gives me a lot of stamina and reason. Yeah, we're in the green again.
Cool.
Feed the lump to the dog so it evolves. Good idea.
Eldritch Pokemon.
Yep. There's a Pillar of Doom.
Sure a fan game that exists.
Oh, I'm certain. Pokemon basically is like an Eldritch horror game.
Yeah.
Study the symbols has to be a knowledge check, so yep, more experience. Always good. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks.
Ugh.
She did not fare so well. This is something I installed. This is a fan-made event called Coin Flip of Fate. Discover a large rotting trunk covered in rusted chains. As you approach, the bonds break and a large sandstone disc catapults out, covered in hieroglyphics. It seems to be seeking you out. Pray for heads or pray for tails?
In honor of dog, go for tails.
Oh, I was gonna say in honor of miles per hour, but this works too. Luck check success. With a crash, the disc lands head side up. All light bleeds from the room, and you are racked with despair. +3 doom. On a success.
Okay.
Thank you for the event there, Grug. Very generous of you.
I'm not sure what that was about, but okay.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe all these, like, fan-made events are just dick moves.
Just a creepy thing happens.
Basically. Here's something unfair you can experience. Ooh! Surf time with Mimi. Walking down the docks, feeling the sun on your face and the sea salt breeze through your hair. You have to appreciate just how beautiful this town can be sometimes. You'd have to be out of your mind to waste a gorgeous day like this. Only break time. We killed the afternoon. Wandering the boardwalk. And surfing. And not saving the world. So
Right,
this...
You gotta surf.
Yeah. This character is irresponsible, we're learning.
But
Got a pretty big...
You have to be out of your mind not to surf.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe if your reason is low, you ignore it.
So we're probably going to want to talk them out of stabbing themselves.
Yeah.
We win. Where's my check
Cover that?
success? We get actually a very good item, now that you mention it. I don't know if I can access it here, though. Oh, wait, I can.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So, gonna put away the forest apes. Spoilers: the forest apes have not been implemented yet.
Aw.
You can collect them, you can't use them. So I think Ritual Dagger is better. It's faster, has a lower chance to hit. No, it has the same chance to hit. So it's just plain better, and it can recover reason anytime we defeat an enemy.
Nice.
Just plain better. I'm even gonna sell the scalpel. Covered in blood as it is. It's literally a murder weapon. Full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. All the residents have drawn their shutters. Footsteps are silent in the sand. Only the ragged sound of breathing and heartbeat. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across the dark ocean under a dark sky. It's not the sailors. The black beings must have left their bodies.
Wow.
Yeah. So the goo went off on its own little fishing journey. They did not drag their meat puppets with them. Awful nice of them. Good thing we got one last little beach adventure in, because the beach is now shut down on account of being infested with goo.
By and we just let them go.
Yeah, I mean, they were already on the ships sailing out to sea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because we cast the nets into the water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had no reason to go on the fishing journey. So they didn't. Their bodies stayed home. But I guess it was, like, aligned with a, like, phase of the moon that would allow the, goo monsters to kill everybody. We can... Getting damaged in combat grants a small experience bonus.
That sounds pretty good.
It's probably gonna happen, so yeah, we'll take it. And knowledge up for more damage. Also, rioting started in town for some reason.
Oh yeah, 54% doom getting there.
Yeah. Slightly more than halfway, but only half of the mysteries remain, so we're doing great. So, spine-chilling story of School Scissors has an alternate here. The tranquilizing tale of Twilight TV Terror.
TV Terror.
Sold. I think this might be a Persona 3 reference. If you're up late these days, unable to sleep and flipping through the TV, you might be unfortunate to find the 444 channel.
Yes, all death, all the time.
Indeed. Pale people stand on an empty set, staring into the camera with lopsided smiles, hissing in a language you don't understand. That's not a very good channel. We missed it, though. We want to see it. The screwed up thing is, we took a bath. We still have the drenched drawback.
Yeah, I wondered why she was still dripping.
Yep. There's no way to resolve the drenched thing. Once you get it, you're just slower for the entire rest of the game.
You can't get a towel or anything?
Nope. Towels do not exist here.
Somebody should really mod that.
Yeah.
At least.
They really should. This is a fan, like, unique event, but it's made by Handstars, the creator of the game. They slipped some of their own unique events into the fan mod pack.
You know what? Let's ride the elevator.
Okay. Luck check failure.
Oh.
The weird lines made us dizzy, gave us vertigo, and then we threw up.
Aw.
Tragic.
We just don't appreciate art.
Yep. Luck checks, they don't tell you what your luck is at any point. We actually could have seen it there, but I missed my chance. But basically, you don't know if you're ever in good luck or bad. So we're going to head to the broadcast station. It's starting to feel a bit like Harvester. Our friend left suddenly without saying goodbye. Then wrote us a letter apologizing and asking us to remove furniture from his flat. We can help, or search with a flashlight.
Search. Because helping is always terrible.
True, yeah. We'd be a sucker to help. We grab an item in the corner. Corpse dust. What was our friend up to? Should we use it? It tanks our luck, but gives us free experience.
Can you sell it?
We can sell it for $1. We'll do that. It is sold.
Cool.
Yeah. We already have one gross thing made out of corpses in our inventory. Sell the murder evidence. Not the first time we've done that. Now we can ride a train or not. It's a scary train.
Let's take a ride. Let's just do all the bad decisions.
Luck check success, -2 doom. It saved us time to take the train. Our luck is 7.
Cool.
Yeah.
We definitely did not want to use that dust.
That's for sure, yeah. We would have lost. Because we rolled a 6 there. What's in the box? While we were on the train, we saw a random box. We walked away. Staying up all night is almost impossible. We switched on the DVR just as the channel came up and then crashed.
Surely it's not going to record. Surely.
We've seen our expertise with VHS tapes. By the way, it's 1984. Should we listen to The Weird Preacher?
I would hang up.
Alrighty. -1 reason. Still hurts our mind a little bit. Yeah. If we listened to him, it would have been -5% doom. Because he would have told us what's going to happen. Yeah. But this is how you learn. Try things out.
Yeah, I don't remember anything.
Oh, yeah. It's fun to see the different outcomes. Even a bad outcome is interesting.
Let's continue.
All right. This is a unique event tied specifically to the mystery we're solving.
Ooh, something changed.
Yep. Now, legitimately, I don't know what changed. Because this mystery only has one possible ending. So I'm confused as to what that means, but it means something. I found a clue. Forum post about a newly built warehouse. A forum post in 1984. I guess maybe they mean like a physical bulletin board or something.
Well, I mean, there was BBS back then, but we'd have to be accessing it like via college or something.
Yeah, there is a mystery specifically about a evil server that drives people to commit suicide, based on the movie Suicide Club.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's the most disturbing mystery in the entire game. Walking through the village, you spot a very, very old lady who's staring at you.
Sure, tea's good.
I love tea as well, yeah. Plus for experience. 2 sips of the hot drink. Recalls a local legend, which happens to be exactly about Goizo attacking the town and driving everyone mad. Walk through the dimly lit studio, creeping past the props and various equipment. Getting closer to lights in the very center, closer to the hissing noises and canned laughter. Just out of sight, holding your breath. The cast stands on a desolate stage, drawing pentagrams on each other. I think one of them catches your eye and you gasp. What happens next is bizarre. What's happened so far? Perfectly normal. The entire cast spots you, but instead of attacking, they run directly into the camera.
Wow.
Yep, that is weird. That would definitely raise an eyebrow. Ultimately, we find nothing. So yeah, that's the only possible ending.
Huh.
This I consider to be like a weird, it's like a buy. You basically can just do this as an alternate to any mystery, and it gives you the ending for free. So if the other mystery is too risky for you, this one is much easier.
I've just seen the other ones too many times, so
Yeah.
it'll be interesting.
Yep, it was added in the most recent patch, so. It is the newest of all the mysteries. I see it very infrequently myself, because I usually go for the harder mystery to get better prizes. Stamina recovery.
Get more soaked.
Yep, you would think.
Just
Then we-
forever wet. Walking around town dripping wet.
Yeah, my first instinct was, okay, go to the closet, change the clothes. But no, the clothes stay wet. All of our clothes got wet because we went into a flood once.
The evil entity at work.
Yep. All clothes in the entire world became soaked. We took a bath. We can look through the peephole. Someone scary is watching me.
Ooh, spooky.
Yep. Oh, didn't mean to go there. We'll go in here.
Something's trying to get out of the mailbox.
Yeah, that always happens. It's fine. Violent vigil is all that remains. Yeah, as you said, you've seen this one. Our granduncle.
With us.
Yeah, exactly. We're fine.
Take a dog to a vigil, like you do. Just put a little black collar on him, just so it's appropriate.
He needs to pay his respects too. -2 reason, but we are maxed out reason, so that's probably okay. In fact, you might want to cast a spell to eat the flesh of the severed head.
Tasty.
Yep. Then I guess try and do the math here. Yeah, if all these hit, we win. So I think it's 1, 1, 1, 1. Yep. That's as accurate as we can get. I missed 2 of them. Now I can guarantee a win here. We got some black hair. Combine it with the sewing kit.
You can patch yourself up with that, or...
Yeah, you can sew up wounds.
Ugh. Ugh.
With the severed head's black hair. I'm going to storage that so I don't have to look at it. Here's our friend, Akane, the heiress to the granduncle. Okay, there's an eye in the back of her head. But we're not looking at it, so no harm, no foul. We need to perform a ritual. Okay, here we go. It's Hawado, the weird fiction writer, and it looks like H.P. Lovecraft, aka Howard Phillips Lovecraft. His wife has very large eyes.
Oh, yeah.
They gave us a vigil pamphlet. So we can do the prayer or not. Any preference?
We can try to do everything.
Sure. Clap, bow, bow, clap.
Okay.
A little twitch in the foot every time we do it. And analyze the foot. Get a little drawing here. And back to work. Chat says the wife looks high as fuck.
Well, I mean, to be married to Lovecraft, you have to be.
It's true. His own wife was Jewish and put up with a lot of shit on his behalf.
Oh, God, I can't even imagine.
Yep. Double knowledge. Now, we can get a mask, or we can fight the mannequin.
I would check out the masks.
Yeah, let's see. We got a mask that I've never seen before. I don't think I can check my storage here during this mission.
Was stuff added to this event?
Possibly. Oh, they want us to go to dinner for this part.
Well.
Strength check passed. We got some gross meat, which also went into storage. I'm going to storage this. Blue gem was sparkling while I was exploring a mystery. I don't know what that means.
Let's see.
Here's another storage room. We can get a meat cleaver out of the wardrobe.
Sweet. Is it any better than the dagger?
No, it's significantly worse. It's a strength weapon.
Ah.
Yeah. So we ate the dinner, is what the pamphlet recommended. We need to pass another hour, and I think we need to pray again. We can leave through the door, or search the room.
We get time. Let's search.
Sure. Got an item, an energy drink. Delightful.
Sweet.
I'm actually going to chug that.
So time to pray.
I think so. Let's double check. Yeah, pray over body. Bow, clap. Clap, bow. My God. This is going to be an empty prayer. Maybe he's in the study. Looks like he's in the study. We insist that it's an overgrown plant, but we refuse to peek our head around the corner.
Oh boy.
Everyone's gone. Let's keep exploring. Okay, we found a book. Can read it, burn it, or take it. It is bound in human flesh, by the way. That's kind of an important detail.
Guess we could take it.
I agree.
Might need it later.
Yeah. Cut ourselves on a rusty nail driven through the cover, though.
Oh, I'm sure a med student is upgrading all of her shots.
I would hope so, because she is badly bleeding.
Oh. Damn it.
And we can't go back to the hospital now, because this is the last mystery. And it won't let us leave the mansion. But, minus 3% doom, that is worth it. Actually, it's worth it for burning down the cursed diary. Oh, someone's here. It's Akane. Welcome back, Akane. There's nothing scheduled for the 1 a.m. hour, so I guess we just explore again. Okay, here's a jump scare. One of these things has the sewing kit in it that we can use with the black hair.
Okay.
No matter which one we pick, we will get the jump scare, though.
I have no preference.
It's 50-50. Let's check this.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I got a spell. I've never seen that outcome. Strange engraving on the spell, or the sewing machine. It's forbidden knowledge of grow teeth.
Ugh.
We could have extra teeth. I'm gonna do that. Why not? Costs a little bit of stamina, but that's fine. Is there anything I needed to do?
Punch and bite.
Yep. Ready for anything, really. Feed the plant in the study.
Yep. And I'm guessing that's the plant.
Yep.
Unquote.
We can kill it or feed it.
I guess we can feed it.
Yeah. Cut our hand and pour some blood. We're used to it at this point.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's enough. Next hour, we gotta cover the mirror. First, we gotta kill this guy. The trypophobia monster.
It could be holier.
Yeah, it's true. I think it's a specific reference to a Junji Ito manga that I've never read.
It's lotus seed pods that are the real trypophobia type things. Those are the worst.
I never had too big of a problem with it. I actually think they look kind of cool, but if it's...
Generally don't, but
yeah. If it's your thing, it's devastating.
I just have to look away.
Yep.
It shivers. I don't have it as bad as other people.
Yep. For some, it is basically debilitating. I'm gonna bite him.
Add some more holes.
Yep. Bite a chunk. There's these two again. Oh, right, we're supposed to do something. Cover the mirror, I think?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Kill them. The weird thing is, you literally can't cover the mirror. Here's the mirror. There's no option to cover it.
I guess things are breaking down so much that the schedule is just out the window.
Yeah, turns out.
Somebody looking through it.
Not our problem. Maybe, like, if there's a specific item you could bring, but I don't think that's the case. Pretty sure it just can't be done. Oh, hey, corpses. Scary corpses. So the visual is nearing its end. Whole mansion shakes. More and more until the walls start to collapse. The whole mansion shakes. More and more. Revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. We're in hell.
Who could have guessed?
Yep. 1 hour until dawn. We can carve the cursed symbol. We can sacrifice either of the guests. Or we can keep exploring.
Just carve the symbol. May as well.
Sure. Loaded corpse of your uncle slowly floats into the room as the remaining walls collapse. Contract is not over yet. The horrible old man is here. He's got 2 pupils per eye. Let's wreck his day.
Show him the pamphlet and say this is not on the schedule.
That should be an option. Maybe it is. We can sacrifice guests to deal damage to him.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Sure. And then stab him as well. Yeah, 15 damage.
Never liked a Connie anyway.
Yep, super effective. Should we kill HP Lovecraft too?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, I didn't even need to wait for that answer. He's already dead. Killing HP Lovecraft severed his ties to this world.
There were 2 horrible old men in this tale.
Oh, but killing both the guests freed him. He wins. He needed those sacrifices to escape. We are an accessory to some murders.
That's like the first.
Yep. But the police don't believe you, so you just walk away. Hey, we got the worst possible drawback.
Oh dear.
Contaminated water means you can't take a bath anymore.
Yeah, maybe we can wring out our clothes.
You would think. Drink our last water. But yeah, if we go to take a bath, can't do anything, we get no benefit. It still shows us taking a bath, but we don't actually do it. So all that's left to do is go to the lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse. We have all the keys.
Oh boy.
We're going in. These here are hints as to what events will be coming up in the lighthouse. And on the bright side, we get to rest. Bring our stats back up. I think we're ready.
Okay.
Now, I already know what this one's going to be. We need to remember what enemy we fought second over the course of this campaign. I don't suppose you remember.
I have the worst memory.
Yeah, I fail this one every single time. I think Bark Woman was first, but maybe Infested Girl was first. I'm gonna say...
Aspiring model?
Chat says aspiring model. There you have a better memory than me, and... Wrong answer.
Oops.
It was worth a shot. I was gonna get it wrong regardless, so...
They all blur together.
Exactly, yeah. There's no way to win there. So this is why I got ourselves up to 8 charisma earlier. This is a charisma check, but it doesn't roll. It just checks whether or not you have a charisma or not. If you have it,
Okay.
you win. If you don't, you lose. And we did it. We talked another person out of suicide.
Cool.
We're doing good today. I want to say this might be a strength check. It's the Trial of Blood. Yeah, strength check failure. We weren't even close, so no worry there.
You can't be good at everything.
Yep. We can light our way because we have a flashlight.
Sweet.
Yeah. The darkness creatures cannot get us. The Darkness by that guy who writes comics. And Takashi-san wants to kill us. This always feels like an event that should have been set up earlier in the game. It seems like this is a teacher who has a past relationship with us who has turned on us now.
Yeah.
But there's no indication that that actually is the case.
Maybe it'll be built up better retroactively later in development.
That's true, yeah. They might be working in his plot relevance someday. Normally when I fight this guy, I have over a 100% chance to hit with every attack. But Mimi has a terrible chance to hit. He's dead anyway. It's always a super easy fight. And we get one more level up. Extra damage against human enemies. Perfect timing.
Oh, great.
And more knowledge up. But we win. This is the top of the tower. Here's the mirror. You shatter it. And the darkness is lifted.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Basically, yeah. Well earned. We had our beach day, but we need more rest. 4 new achievements.
Safe for
Very
now.
good. Yep. We defeated Goizo. There we go. That's another successful run of World of Horror. We can actually look at the bad ending for Goizo right here.
Ugh.
Yeah. You know the mirrors are how he summons himself into the world, so you shatter all the mirrors in town.
Yeah.
And Goizo finds other ways. You catch your reflection in your lover's eye, and then Goizo begins climbing out of his eye.
Yikes.
Yeah. That's why it's my favorite ending. Very creepy. Super creepy game. But there we go. I strongly agree. One of my favorite games. And we'll come back and do more Celeste sometime soon.
Yeah. Eventually.
Yeah, depending on your availability. I'd love to come back and finish the game, but
Oh, yeah.
been a long time since I've seen rest.
Yeah. Alright, well, this is fun.
Strongly agree.
I hope everybody watching enjoyed having me here. I don't know, I can't see chat.
It's a blast to have you every time. I'm happier on stream now that you're here, so
Oh,
good
thanks.
times all around. Thanks for watching, folks.
Until next time.
Yep. Have a good one.